Andrea Goeglein with us right here in the studio, AM Arizona. The A's of Infinite Action is what we're talking about. She's very famous for bringing books to us who have been written by other authors, of course. Today we're talking about a compilation of her own, and we can get this where again?
Oh, you can either write me at DRSUCCESS, Dr. Success at servingsuccess.com, or just go to my website. I have a blog up right now saying that we're on the show today, and if you click through, there's a link, and you can download it right there.
You know what I love about this, and you've preached this on this show every time you're on, you always want to write.
Correct.
You want to write every day, right?
Absolutely. You know, my entire mission is, yes, I get the benefit of working in this material, and I feel my life reflects that benefit moment by moment. Reading the books helps me. If I can get you to pick up a book, that's the beginning of the help. The second part of it is writing your own story, because in the end, the action that we have to take is about how did I use the gifts of my life? How did I move forward? What did I attract? What did I appreciate? What does it look like in my life? There was a line that a speaker said once, and it's so stuck in my mind. We're all tuned to the radio station, WIIFM. What's in it for me?
Definitely. Which brings me to a point. Have we been misled, though, many times in past, our generation, not to be selfish? Obviously, we have heard that, not to be selfish. So anytime we feel that we're taking care of ourselves, educating, whether it be health, whether it be education, whatever, but if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anyone else.
Correct.
You have to be number one.
I will take you back to the example that I said right as we were closing. So you see someone who you know has generally been a bit more fit, they put on a lot of weight, the first thing you say is, goodness, he's not taking care of himself. So you have a physical representation, there's something that triggers in your mind, this person's not taking care of themselves. That generally means maybe something's off psychologically. If there's something off psychologically in me, if I'm not taking care of myself, how can I take care of you?
That's a very good point. Now I want to go back to the writing just momentarily, because then it becomes reflective, because I know many times I have a business journal that I follow every day.
Correct.
And I'll go back through there and look 2 months, and I said, you know what, I forgot all about that.
Correct.
Yeah.
You know, I have a joke about the books that I read that sometimes I wonder who did all that underlining when I go back and look through the books again, because it's like an out-of-body experience, like, huh? The same thing happens in my journals. I also, when you go back, because at the moment that you're writing, many other things, you're actually removing from that step one, step two, I've got to have a perfect stance. None of us want our journals, as I've said many times before, published, because grammatically, emotionally.
Contrary to some people who put them out in the blogs.
Yeah, yes.
There are a few people out there who want
way too much information.
Yeah. Oh,
way too much. Way
this
too much.
morning I'm brushing my teeth.
Yes. Oh, good. So you're taking care of yourself. Is that what you wanted to tell me?
What I send back to them is finally.
Thank you. Yeah. But what ends up happening in writing, you are accessing a different part of your brain, and it is good for you. I actually do support that over a course of time, whether it's monthly, whatever habit you want to get into, do go back and review, because I actually have those same kind of things where I have business journals, and I go back and I realize, oh, I haven't contacted that person, or oh, I had forgot that was important then, and then it allows you to realign your own goals at the moment. Is it still important to me now?
And re-up a relationship many times.
Absolutely.
What is it in our society today, or in our makeup that's happening, maybe it's the food we're eating, I don't know, that we think that, going back to blogs, because I've run across them also, that we think that information about ourselves needs to be read, and everyone wants to read it. What is it, though? I mean, what is that psychological thing happening?
Me being me, I'll direct you to one of the pages in the A's of Infinite Action, which was a blog that I wrote about Twittering, because when Twitter first came out, I mean, you have to really intrigue me a lot for me to want to care about what your life is. I'm sorry, I'm human, that's the way I am. Okay? To know that you just went and had a hamburger, or you just went and did this, God love you, but it's not right up there with how I need to break my train of thought and my connection, okay? However, what I found by using Twitter, and I did write about it in here, is that when you as an individual begin that process of actually paying attention to what you're doing moment by moment, you may get some information that says, is this really the way I want to invest my time? Am I investing my time in a way that looks like the life I want to live?
So therefore you will be more reticent of putting that information out there.
Yes. You'll be more reticent of putting it out there, but you'll also be more aware of how you're investing your own lifetime. And so in there lies a benefit to Twitter that I very much appreciate.
Quite frankly, I think it's a human condition. I appreciate my privacy. There's some things I don't want people to know.
Correct. And there's many things about you I don't want to know. No,
that's right. Yeah. It's exactly.
Yeah.
It goes two ways.
It's the mystery. It's the mystery of life, for sure. For sure. Yes.
Thank you so much, Andrea.
And remember, it's free.
Great to talk to you again.
Thank you.
The website is for everyone to access.
Serving Success. If you just go to my blog on Serving Success, you will be able to download a copy of it today. Thank you.
Always a pleasure. Always informative.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Andrea. I appreciate it.